Zach, don't miss it. My team's counting on me. There's no way I can do this. Man, don't miss it. I'll never forgive me.
You got a good shot there.
Beautiful. Oh, thanks a lot. I just wish I could have made it in the game.
Hey, you got a good foot. Good shooting.
Power. Hey, you're John Harkes.
Harkes with the shot! Harkes with the shot! And a goal for Wednesday!
And you're Mia Hamm. Hi, it's nice to meet you.
How you doing? Nice to meet you, pal.
So, what are you guys doing here?
We're shooting a soccer video. Didn't you see the crew?
Oh, hi. Do you think maybe I could be in your video?
That'd be great. We'd love to have you.
Of course.
Oh, cool. So, what are we gonna be doing?
Let's play soccer! Yeah!
You know, the best thing about soccer is it's 90 minutes of total action. Up and down the field, no timeout sending the defense, no timeout sending the offense. All 11 players attack and all 11 players defend.
Yeah, but I'm a striker. I don't have to defend.
Of course you do. You got to defend. Once you lose that ball, you've got to get back behind the ball with the team, all 11 players, and win that ball back. And when you attack, you got to do the same. All 11 players attack with the field. That's called transition.
Has hammered Manchester United's first goal.
What transition is, Zach, is when your team wins the ball offensively. Say this ball is a bomb. You explode. Try to maximize the space on the field. Get maximum penetration, maximum width, maximum support. When your team loses the ball, it's how quickly you get into the defensive shape.
Exactly. And when you lose the ball, this is what Mia was saying, attacking is exploding. You have to implode. You have to get back behind the ball, all 11 players, get your shape again, so you can win that ball back.
All right, let's go try it.
Okay,
All right.
let's go.
I told you I stink. I can't defend.
You can be a defender. You got to be an attacker and a defender. That's what makes a complete player. I mean, the first thing you got to do is close down Mia's options.
All right, let's look at my options. Do you mind if I go backwards?
No.
Do you mind if I go sideways?
Well, not inside, but I'll let you go out on the outside.
Okay, let's try to close down that inside option. So what we're going to do now is we're going to work on the stance.
Zach, why don't you show me your defensive stance?
All right.
Okay, you got it all wrong there. The best thing to do is go on an angle. You don't want to be straight, flat-footed like that, because I'm going to be able to go by you. Try to turn your body, channel me in one direction. The main important thing is channeling the player to one side of the field. You don't want him actually running straight at you. You don't want to be flat-footed in defensive position, because that's the easiest way for an opponent to attack you. The best thing you need to do is to channel him to one side. and not in terms of creating an angle yourself. When you approach the ball, you need to create an angle in terms of defending. You have to force him to one side of the field. Let the players behind you know that you are forcing him to that angle. Then you contain their movement. There's no need to rush. What you can do is fake on defense. They call it jabbing or feinting. You make it look like you're going for a tackle, but you hold back. You try to get closer to the ball. Once you get in the red zone, a step from the ball, it's time to make a tackle.
Okay, now we're going to take a look at tackling. When the correct time to step in on a tackle, when the time you should contain your defender. So Mark, why don't you come out? Okay? Mark's going to have the ball. The first area to tackle is if, one, you know you can win the ball. And that's due to a lot of reasons. If Mark takes a bad touch, and the ball's closer to me than it is to him, I can step in and win it. Or if the ball's too far underneath Mark, and he's having trouble getting it out, I can step in and win it. Also, if I know if I've closed down his options, he can't go anywhere, he can't accelerate in any kind of space. A fourth way you know you can step in and tackle is if you have support. If Mark gets past me, I have a teammate there who can step up and apply immediate pressure.
Let's see if you can win the ball for Mia now.
All right.
We'll have Mia attack you one more time. Remember, angle.
All right. Immediate pressure, cover, and balance.
Media pressure?
No, immediate pressure. Pressure on the ball.
You ain't nothing, man. You chicken, come on.
No, get someone on the ball.
Man, the ball.
Why don't we show you? You start playing defense the moment the pass is on the way. When the ball is in motion, you should be closing the distance between you and your attacker. Get right behind the other player. Your first objective, don't let them turn. Make them pass it backwards. You come up too quick on a good striker, they'll make one sidestep move and go right by you. You have to learn to control your closing speed. How fast you come in has a lot to do with the risk you're willing to take. A fullback has to contain first. If he or she gets beat, there may not be anyone between the attacker and the goal. A forward in his offensive third might take a risk. If he comes in real quick and steals the ball, he may have a scoring chance.
And if he misses, he still has 10 guys behind the ball to apply immediate pressure. That's the second law, cover. Cover is once your player puts pressure onto the ball, the cover is the man that's behind him. He needs to find an angle where he can help win that ball back.
You always have to cover with a little depth and goal side.
I know what goal side means. I mean, you're near your goal. But what's the exact meaning?
Well, why don't we take a look at it? Bill's the outside back, Alexi's a sweeper, and Mike is a speedy winger with the ball. Bill's first priority is to get between the ball and his goal. This is called recovering goal side.
The other night. I think that they have a tremendous amount of confidence going in today's game simply because of the way that they played against England. Breedla being marked.
Now, Alexi must take care of law number 2, cover. The space he wants to cover is here. Close enough to Bill to give immediate help, but not so close that he isn't goal side. It's also important that he's not too far away from Bill. If Mike beats Bill and Alexi isn't close enough to give instant pressure, then Mike is simply in another one-on-one situation. Bill's job is to contain and force Mike's play. If Mike tries to push and run, Alexi's right there and he gains control of the ball.
So, those are the first 2 laws.
So why do you call them laws?
Well, in society you have laws, and that tells everybody what's right and wrong. In soccer you have laws as well. That tells all the players what's right and wrong. And if you do it right, you're going to be a better team.
gotcha. Hey, Mia and John, what's the third law?
We're so glad you asked.
Balance!
Balance is a team thing. Is everybody in good position to put pressure on the ball, no matter where the attack's coming from? Let's go to the chalkboard. The blue team has the ball. They're attacking down the right-hand side of the field. The red team is applying immediate pressure and they're covering the ball, but they're not balanced. You have too many players around the ball. Your team is primed to have the ball switched. Red can never recover in time to stop a scoring chance.
A properly balanced defense concentrates their players around the most dangerous area on the field, namely the penalty box.
Some runs you mark, others you don't.
How do you know which one is to mark?
You always mark the dangerous ones,
How do you know if they're dangerous?
because they're dangerous.
The dangerous runs are the ones that go vertical and diagonally.
A dangerous run is a diagonal or a vertical run. Anytime a player runs towards your goal like this, then you must stay with them or track them. A vertical run is a scoring chance. To mark a dangerous run, remember your priorities. Goal side pressure first. Don't try to make a desperate tackle. One thing to remember about vertical runs, they can also be offside runs. Sometimes, you don't even have to track a run. You can just pass them off to your teammates.
All right.
Somebody mark that man. Player A has the ball. He's advancing towards the goal. Player B makes a run. The center back now has to decide whether to step up and pressure the ball or to follow his runner. In this case, he has the left back. He can pass the runner onto the left back and therefore pressure the ball, which is law number 1. Suppose you're marking player A. As the ball comes down the wing, player A breaks towards the center of the field. Do you go with him or pass him on?
We've got pressure on the ball, so I don't have to worry about that. But if my defender gets beat and there's nobody there to support him, my guess is I pass player A on and stay to provide cover.
That's a good call. The reason player A is running toward the other side of the field is to create space for the attack. You're better off passing the player on and providing help to your defender.
You know, playing this sort of defense, where you're switching, passing on, and tracking all vertical runs, can be kind of complicated.
I mean, even the best players and the best teams in the world don't always get it right. Watch these defensive plays and see if you can find the mistakes. Without communication, there's total breakdown. A whole defense can just collapse, and that's the last thing you want. Everybody has to be talking, giving information, when to pass on your man, when to hold the position behind me. If people can't communicate on the field, then you don't know where you're going. I mean, you leave a hole behind you, boom, the ball's crossed over there, the attack is switched to the other side, he's around the back post, goal.
You know, sometimes your teammates help you out on the field. A good keeper or sweeper who can see everything in front of them can help you make decisions. But most of the time, you got to make those decisions on your own.
Yeah, my coach always yells out on the field. Should I listen to him?
Well, a good coach, he coaches you during training. I mean, when game time is there, that's you. You got to concentrate on the field. All right, you're going to make decisions on your own, but if you make mistakes, you just got to continue playing. Don't worry about the distractions.
That's right. I mean, we all make mistakes. The difference is you just have to learn from those mistakes and keep building on tomorrow.
That's right. All right, guys, we're working hard all day, defending, trying to win the ball. Now that we've done that, let's do the exciting part. Let's attack. And the first key to attack is getting the ball wide. Need width. And we want to maximize the space as much as possible. So let's try to get, let's have you playing right back. We'll throw Zach in goals, and we'll have Kevin. You take a shot on Zach. No. I mean, a real shot. Oh, great save, Zach.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, let's see you distribute the ball.
All right,
Whoa. Where are you going with that?
that way.
Well, what's the first key to attacking?
Width.
Exactly. Let's see you distribute wide.
All right.
Whoa, okay, that's good you got yourself wide, Mark, but the way you received the ball, you've closed down your options. Let's go see Mia. She might have a tip for us.
All right, Abidi, that was a good trap, but you're receiving the ball without pressure. What you want to do is open yourself up so you can see your options and see what kind of pressure you have. Let it come across your body, prepare with the outside foot, and with that next touch, you can either knock a long ball or you can knock a short ball to a supporting player. As soon as that ball is knocked, like I'm taking a look, as soon as she knocks it, I'm turned. You guys are waiting till the ball's right here and then trying to turn. You can't see the ball, you're going to lose it, okay? When the ball's here, I can still turn, I can still see the ball, and I can prepare it perfectly.
Okay, we just got the tip from Mia. Let's see you distribute once more.
All right.
Get the ball out wide to Mark. Let it come across your body, open up. A good rule of thumb for fullbacks is to try not to have more than 2 touches on the ball. The reason is fullbacks don't take risks. The best thing is never go one-on-one anywhere near your own 18. Offensively, your job is to control and distribute. Don't take players on, don't dribble upfield and close down your options. Spread their defense out and move the ball around. The second thing to remember about attacking is you have to have depth. There's no sense getting width if there's no one deep creating space. When you explode on offense, it's not just one explosion and then you sit upfield waiting for the ball. Players without the ball are the most important players on the field because they're the ones creating the opportunities. It's not just running around like a chicken with your head cut off. Your runs have to have a purpose. Okay, we've come across the midfield line. We're attacking the goal. Now we're in this area where we want dangerous runs. Sheldon, why don't you check? Make a run to me. Man on. See, now Sheldon's got the ball. He's made a run. We're not really going to go anywhere. He's got a second option, and that's to take your man away. If you take your defender away, you're going to create space for the other runner. Let's have a go. Okay, Sheldon, make your run. Kevin, he's into space. Sheldon bends around the back. Kevin looks up, plays that ball across, and he finishes. Before he makes his run into that open space, he makes eye contact with me. Making a run to a space before the passer is ready just closes his space down. By making eye contact, he knows I see him, and this way, when he makes his run, I'll get the ball to the space at the same time he does. And do you know how to ask for the ball?
Right here, right at my feet. Come on, right here. I'm wide open. Give me the ball, right now.
Not exactly. One way to ask for the ball is with a sprint, a very accelerated, dynamic sprint. Most of the times you can tell who really wants the ball and who doesn't with how quick they accelerate or expand.
How many times do you see a defense work real hard, get to the ball, apply pressure, win the tackle, and then just give the ball away?
That's what happens in my team a lot. I mean, we always win possession of the ball, and they just boot it up to me, and I really don't get any good scoring opportunities.
You know what that does more than anything? It kills the flow of the game. I mean, the offense has to establish a rhythm, and through that rhythm comes scoring chances and confidence.
Yeah, I know, but how does my team win possession and keep control of the ball?
Sounds like another segment. Okay, now we're going to take a look at our supporting angles after we pass the ball. And in soccer, every time we pass the ball, we have to accelerate into space, into an angle of support. We call it knocking and moving. So every time you knock the ball, you accelerate in an area of support. Let's take a look. In this case scenario, Diana's angle of support was too far past Kevin. Okay? She's got to give him a better angle when his back is to pressure. So your angle support can't be past that pressure. It's got to be an angle in which Kevin can still see you and the ball he serves you is not flat. It's got to be where he can see you and he can make that pass directly into your feet. Let's take another look.
Every time you make a pass, you make a call. Sometimes when you pass the ball, a man is tightly marked. In that case, shout, "Man on."
Man on.
Other times the player has time and space. Then the call is turn.
Turn.
Now every team can have its own calls. You don't have to use man on or turn. But the key is, use the call on every pass.
Probably the most common passing combination is the wall pass. It's a chance to quickly take advantage of a numbers up situation. To execute it right, you have to attack the defender at speed. Now this doesn't mean a full-out sprint. It means you have to come with enough speed to force a commitment. The defender has to try to stop you going forward, which means they have to give you a slight passing angle to the side. That's the critical zone. Pass the ball too early and the defender can just stay with you. Pass it too late, and they will take advantage of the passing angle. Done right, you make them commit, and then pass and accelerate to the space behind him. One thing to remember, wall passes come off vertical balls, not horizontal. It's very difficult to beat a defender off a flat pass. There isn't any commitment, and the angle in the second pass is too tight. Use the wall pass when you have a good diagonal. An overlap is another play you do if there's support. You make the pass and yell, hold, then run behind the player with the ball. This is real important. You can't overlap in front of the player, you have to run behind. Like the wall pass, you're trying to get the defender to commit. If he keeps playing the attacking forward, you've got an open field down the wing, and your player should give you the ball so that you can keep moving at speed. If the defender overcommits to your overlapping run, then the forward has an open lane to move forward. Either way, the overlap can be an effective dummy or attacking play.
He whips in the perfect cross from Mark.
Switching the point of attack is important because you don't want to force any certain plays. The best opportunity is getting behind the defense. That is the main thing. Once you're doing that, that's dangerous. You're in a dangerous situation. You can score goals from those situations. You can pass it into other players that are going to score goals. Say you're going down one side of the play. You're carrying the ball, you pass it into your center forward. He gives it back to you. You give it to the winger. He can't find any entrance. He can't find any way in. Back to you again. That's boom, time to switch it. Ball goes across the pitch. That makes the defense shift across the pitch as well. They have to get, obviously they have to get balance, and they have to get cover, and they have to get immediate pressure on the ball then. If there's no opportunity to go through the defense end, switch it again. Then they have to come across the other side of the field once more, and that may create an opportunity. There may be a passage there that you can get through because they're split. And that's probably the most dangerous thing, is when you get behind the defense, that's when you score goals.
Once again, the very methodical German side. It wasn't there in the middle. They send it back to the side. Now they work it back around. Ball possession today, Rick, has to be 2-1 in favor of Germany.
Which is exactly the way that they like to play, Roger. They want to keep control of the ball. They want to work their game plan with possession.
Cole on the shot, the save! Oh, rebound!
They want to work their game plan with possession.
Cole on the shot, the save!
All certain types of players that are going to win the ball for you, players that are just going to make simple passes. But once you've done all the hard work, it's out to the wing. You've got the pitch spread out. It's one-on-one time. The defense, is really they're very vulnerable now. You've got that player. Say to right back, I'm a left winger, so to speak. I'm running at him. This is when I force. This is my chance to make something happen in the game. Everybody can knock the ball around. But if you don't go forward and attack the goal, nothing's going to happen. So the best opportunity is to find that space, the one-on-one, go directly at that player. Take the ball at him. You're definitely going to beat him. Go positive. Once you do a certain move, a step over inside, down the wing, then you're able to get that ball into the box. If you do it outside and come inside, you're very dangerous because you can either pass it to another player or get a shot on goal. So there's all different one-on-one situations that you can create. But the best thing is making sure that you have that time and space to go one-on-one at the player.
Now we're going to talk about 1v1, and 1v1 is a lost art in soccer today. When you get the ball, this is your opportunity to show your flair, your creativity. All you have to do is have confidence on the ball. And a couple tips to help you out. First and foremost, face up as soon as possible. It's easier to accelerate and beat your defender if you're facing them up, okay? Also, keep the ball moving at all times. Once the ball is dead, it's easy for the defense to set on the ball. So always keep it active and try to face up as soon as possible. Let's give it a shot. Keep the ball moving. There you go. Keep it. All right. Unlucky. A little more movement on the ball. That's no problem. Good. Good. Excellent. Next two. Here you go. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. All right. All right. Stay with it. Good. Unlucky. Go ahead. One more time. Let's go through. Good, good. All right, 1 second. See what happens when the ball dies? It's easier for that defender to set on the ball. Even if it's for 1 second, she can set on that. Always keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. Let's see it again. Let's go. Good. Get faced up again. Get faced up again, Mark. There you go. Good. Good. Excellent. All right, next one. All right, keep it moving. Good. Excellent. Here we go. Yeah, Kevin. Good. Okay, good tackle. Good tackle, next two. Ball moving, good, good, good. Yeah, well done. Here we go, here we go. Yeah, well done. Next two. Here we go, Mark. All right. Hold on one second, okay? What I'm seeing a lot of you guys do is get the ball caught underneath you, okay? I want you guys to make those touches. Of course, you can't make them too far out because the defender will come in and win the ball. But you don't want them underneath you either because then you can't accelerate off any of those touches. Also, if you guys get caught with your back to pressure, remember, I want you to face up as soon as possible. A lot of the times, Mark, you're getting caught with your back and you're not trying to face up. I know internationally, if I was like that, someone like the Norwegians would come in and my legs would be gone, okay? So for example, Sheldon step up, he's marking me, just so happens I get my back to pressure, I touch it a little bit, accelerate, and I face up on him, and then I come at him, then I continue that 1v1, okay? Let's see it. A little more intensity, here we go, guys. Good, unlucky, good creativity. That's what we want. Great tackle, here we go.
The veteran Andy Ritchie seizing on Jerry Timer's header.
Oh, what a tremendous goal by John Harkes!
So what do you want to do next?
How about some shooting?
All right, yeah, let's sit up here and do some finishing.
All right. John will sit up there. He'll act as a wall. You guys knock it off him, receive it. Correct technique, hit it in the back of the net.
Here we go, Zach. Good finish.
Excellent.
Well, the first things in shooting is technique. You have to first plant your opposite foot. Your planting foot has to be next to the ball. And your striking foot has to actually swing through the center of the ball itself. And when you do that, you over-exaggerate your swing. You follow through and land on your shooting foot. Concentrating on the ball, you don't lift your head, you don't look anywhere else, and you just focus on the ball and strike right through it.
To be a good finisher, I think you have to concentrate, and that includes everything, your technique and your approach to the ball. You can't just go out and have the concentration and shoot 10 times and expect to to be a great finisher. You've got to do it several hundreds of times. I think you have to be intense during the entire time. I think that you owe that to yourself and you owe it to your teammates, because no one gets better when there's a lack of intensity and there's a lack of competition. Because through that positive competition breeds an environment to get better.
What do you guys suggest our team should do to make us better offensively?
Well, I mean, I like to do things in training like 5v2. You got 5 players, 2 in the middle. They're trying to win the ball off of you. And what that works on is passing, supporting, moving off the ball, good touches, and keeping possession.
Yeah, another good possessional game is 5 pass, 1 goal. You can get 5 players on each team. You could take up an area from the penalty box or half field. What you work on is possession. Try to maintain possession, 1 and 2 touch. And after every 5 passes, that equals a goal.
Another thing you can work on is crossing and getting finishing in the box. I mean, you got somebody wide, they're knocking the ball in for the goals. You got a guy running near post and another one running far post, and you work on finishing any way you want.
Yeah, but how could we help our team get better defensively?
Defensively, the best thing to do is work on 2v1s and 3v2 situations where you got one extra guy attacking you all the time.
You can also have entire scenarios with the entire defense, where you have your 4 defenders, then you have 6 or 7 offenders going against it. What that causes your defense to do is your sweeper to organize the defense because there's a breakdown.
That's right, and there you're going to be working on immediate pressure, cover, and balance, all the things we talked about before.
And communication.
Yeah, that's the main thing, because then you need to know when to mark, when to pass a player on, and when to step to the ball. The best thing to do is have a good attitude. You have to be positive with yourself, positive with the team that you're playing for, and have a total commitment to the game. I mean, you got to go in there enjoying it and thinking that we're going to win today. No matter who we're playing against, no matter which player I'm going to run at today, I'm going to beat him with the ball, and we're going to score goals. Hey, great shot, man. You keep shooting like that, you'll be getting into the World Cup yourself.
All right. Well, thanks for all you guys have done for me.
No problem.
Hey, just remember, the most important thing in soccer is to have fun, all right?
Yeah, make sure you enjoy yourself, huh?
All right, thanks.
Good luck.
No problem.
Take care, man.
Thanks a lot. Good luck. See you guys. I can make this. I know I can make this. This is what I've trained a couple years for. It's my chance to prove to the world that I can make this penalty kick. All right, here I go. Just keep your head over the ball, put your foot next to the ball, and just strike through and follow through. Oh man, this goalie's ugly. All right, I can do it. Here I go.